yeah. But I've probably got into the habit now of just uploading the levels. I actually find that a lot better. Actually, I used to upload a lot longer, but you know, small manageable chunks for me works just as well. I think. Look at this. It's just more stars and more hearts. I think that's the only difference. Come on, one more. There we go. Look at that, and I got another star. I cannot believe I caught that on camera. That was awesome. Look at this. That was amazing. That was just like, I can't believe I got that caught on camera, and it's the first time, guys, in my life I've ever taken out one of those sharks with the boxing gloves. It's never happened before. I didn't think it was possible. I guess I didn't have the star, but yeah, I feel that was awesome. Can't believe I caught that on camera. 62 lives, guys. We're kicking booty. Alright, what can we pick up? Another 3 lives. Oh, with this Rocher, you are spoiling me. Fan Dabby Dozy. Okay, brilliant. Right, so we're on the second level. This is like a submarine, I guess. So Mario's now playing deep sea diver. There's no survivors to rescue. I think there's like a secret on here again. I can't remember how to do it, but I love it. I think this is one of the best games ever, best platform games ever. So many memories of playing this when I was younger. I play it constantly. This, Legend of Zelda, Link's Awakening, freaking hell. And now I'm in a position where, you know, like, I think, I'm not going to say this quote is mine because it's not, but there's a guy, he used to be on Games Master, well, the games animal Dave Perry, you know, and he was like a games expert and stuff, and games journalist, and he said in one of his interviews that kids in the 80s and 90s didn't have the money to buy games, the games that they wanted. He says now these kids have grown up and they've got, you know, I'm not saying that, you know, everything's, you know, you can easily get the games now and it's more, but because times are hard, you know, there's a cost of living crisis at the moment, everything's gone up, but we still have like a little bit of disposable income where we can buy the games, some of the games that we never got when we were a kid, so we can finally get those games. But unfortunately, I say unfortunately, I shouldn't, but modern games, 70 quid, something like that, there's no way I'd ever pay that. I think it's, you know, not to slight them, I'm sure they're very good, but it's a new generation now. I mean, we're coming to the generation of productless, where, you know, you can't go into a shop and buy a physical product, it's all online, it's all on Steam, so really you're kind of owning something digitally, you know, rather than having like back in the day you get a GameBoy game, you get a manual, a beautiful manual, a beautiful box, beautiful cartridge, and you know, you've got something in your hands, whereas now it's all instantaneous, and you know, which I said is not totally a bad thing, but I think now you go for a game and you don't even get the complete game. You know, like you'll get like a few characters and then you have to pay if you want more to see the rest of the game. I mean, I know why it's been done. I get it, I understand that things have to move on, but that's why I'm a retro gamer, because everything I need is just in one cartridge or on one CD or whatever. I don't need to worry about paying for downloads, you know, things like that. You know, you unlock your content as you play, and I think, you know, unfortunately that's lost now in games. That's never really going to happen anymore, because games companies want you to pay money for their products. It's just the way that it is, and I get it and stuff, but you know, it's just hard to kind of accept that the world that I grew up in, that's all gone now. I mean, it was like that for years and years. I talk about it all the time, but I remember going up to my local shopping centre. We had a shop called Electronics Boutique, which was fantastic, friendly staff, you know, physical products on the shelves, knowledgeable staff, people who knew about the games that you wanted to buy. Game as well, which is now, I think it's in Sports Direct now. I remember, who told me, I think one of my subscribers and good friend did with Grid Gaming, hi Dibs if you're watching this. You told me it was in Sports Direct, and I think I've never been in one actually in their Sports Direct. I mean, like, but they're kind of like in the bottom, or they're kind of tucked away, so you wouldn't know they're there. They're not like the main focal point, because obviously it's the sports off. It seems very strange. It's like esports now, so I guess gaming is kind of like a sport, which is very bizarre to me. But yeah, it's like, I remember going into EB and pre-ordering a game, and you get like a free joypad or manual or something if you pre-ordered it. It's like things like that I really miss, you know. And I think that's why the retro scene's still very current, because guys like me, guys and girls like me, remember the scene so vividly. The excitement of having to queue up outside your shop, you know, reading the latest games magazine, you know, looking at the latest screenshots of the game that you were going to buy 3 months later. You know, it was always good. Can I get this guy? Yes, we can. There we go. So yeah, that's why I do retro gaming. It's that feeling. It's hard to describe. It's like the excitement of like buying that game you've been wanting for months and months, but never been able to afford it. And I think that's what for me made gaming exciting. You know, when it was a birthday or Christmas, and you could say, oh, okay, can I have GoldenEye? Can I have Link to the Past? Can I have, you know, Killer Instinct? Whatever it is, you know, and it was something special. You know, and I'm sure it is now with a lot of parents. Like, I think they probably have to cut back with the amount of, you know, games that come out, because